Alex stared out the window, the city lights blurring into streaks of color. The city was alive, bustling with energy, yet he felt completely disconnected from it all. The vibrant lights seemed to mock his inner darkness, each streak of color a reminder of the life he once had. His reflection stared back, a stranger in the glass. The man he saw was not the man he remembered. The confident, ambitious Alex had been replaced by someone he barely recognized. He barely recognized the defeated man he'd become. The weight of his recent failures was almost too much to bear. Each setback had chipped away at his spirit, leaving him a shadow of his former self. His recent failures weighed heavily, a crushing burden on his soul. The dreams he once chased now seemed like distant memories replaced by a relentless sense of inadequacy and despair. "There has to be a better way," he muttered, his voice barely a whisper. The silence of the room echoed his words, amplifying his desperation. He needed a change, a sign, something to guide him out of this darkness. Just then, a book on his desk caught his eye. It was an old, worn book that had been sitting there for years, untouched and forgotten. It was a gift from his grandfather, a worn copy of the Zend-Avesta, the ancient scriptures of Zoroastrianism. His grandfather had always spoken of its wisdom, but Alex had never taken the time to explore its teachings. He'd always dismissed it as archaic, but tonight, desperation fueled curiosity. With a deep breath, he opened the book, hoping to find some solace, some guidance within its pages. Opening the book, 3 words jumped out at him. Humata, Huksta, Huvashta, good thoughts, good words, good deeds. These simple yet profound principles seemed to resonate with him on a deeper level. Could these ancient principles be the key to turning his life around? He pondered deeply, feeling a glimmer of hope for the first time in months. Maybe, just maybe, this was the turning point he so desperately needed. The journey ahead would not be easy, but with these guiding principles, he felt a renewed sense of purpose and determination. Zoroastrianism, one of the world's oldest religions, predates Christianity by centuries. It has influenced many other faiths and philosophies throughout history, leaving an indelible mark on the spiritual landscape of humanity. Founded by the prophet Zoroaster in ancient Persia, it centers on the eternal battle between good and evil, light and darkness. Zoroaster's teachings emphasize the importance of individual responsibility and the impact of one's choices on the world. At its core lies a simple yet powerful message. We have the power to choose good over evil, not just in our actions, but in our thoughts and words as well. This resonated with Alex, a modern-day seeker of wisdom, who found solace in these ancient teachings. Could he change his life simply by changing his thinking? Alex pondered this deeply, wondering if the ancient wisdom of Zoroastrianism could be the key to unlocking a more meaningful existence in today's fast-paced world. The book went on to explain that good thoughts lead to good words, which in turn inspire good deeds. This interconnectedness of thought, speech, and action formed a virtuous cycle that could transform not only an individual's life, but also the community around them. This virtuous cycle, it claimed, was the path to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Alex decided to put this ancient wisdom to the test, starting with small changes in his daily routine. He began by consciously choosing positive thoughts, which led to kinder words and more compassionate actions. Over time, he noticed a shift in his own well-being and the way others responded to him. The teachings of Zoroaster, though ancient, proved to be timeless, offering a beacon of light in the modern world. Alex realized that his thoughts had become a breeding ground for negativity. He often found himself lost in a maze of self-doubt and worry, unable to break free from the cycle of negative thinking. He dwelled on his failures, doubted his abilities, and expected the worst. Every setback felt like a confirmation of his deepest fears, and every challenge seemed insurmountable. This negativity poisoned his outlook, making it impossible to see a way forward. It was as if a dark cloud had settled over his mind, obscuring any glimmer of hope or possibility. One day, in the midst of his turmoil, he remembered a quote by the Buddha: "We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts." These words resonated deeply with him, echoing in the quiet corners of his mind. With our thoughts, we make the world. He pondered this idea, realizing that if his thoughts were shaping his reality, then he had the power to change them. If his thoughts were creating his reality, then he needed to change them. He understood that this wouldn't be an overnight transformation, but a gradual process of shifting his mindset. He decided to start small. He began by writing down his negative thoughts and then challenging them with positive affirmations. He would challenge negative thoughts and replace them with positive affirmations. Each day he made a conscious effort to focus on the good, no matter how small it seemed. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, he would focus on the lessons learned and the opportunities that lay ahead. He realized that every experience, whether good or bad, had something valuable to teach him. He started engaging in activities that brought him joy and peace, like reading, painting, and spending time in nature. These moments of happiness helped to reinforce his positive mindset. He also surrounded himself with positive people who uplifted and encouraged him. Their support and positivity were contagious, helping him to maintain his new outlook on life. Alex created a vision board filled with images and quotes that inspired him. This visual reminder of his goals and dreams kept him motivated and focused on the future. Over time, Alex noticed a significant change in his life. His new way of thinking brought about a sense of peace and confidence he had never felt before. He was no longer a prisoner of his negative thoughts. With each positive thought, he built a foundation for a brighter future. He learned that the power of good thoughts could transform not only his mind, but his entire life. And so, Alex continued on his journey, embracing the power of good thoughts and creating a world filled with hope, positivity, and endless possibilities. It wasn't easy at first. Negative thoughts like unwelcome house guests kept returning. But Alex persisted. He read inspiring stories, listened to motivational podcasts, and surrounded himself with positive people. He began each day with a simple gratitude exercise, listing 3 things he was grateful for. Slowly but surely, his mindset began to shift. The darkness that had clouded his vision began to lift, replaced by a glimmer of hope. Section 5. The weight of our words. Next, Alex turned his attention to his words. He realized he'd been using language carelessly, complaining about his problems and putting himself down. He vowed to be more mindful of his speech. He remembered a proverb: "The tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to break a heart." Words, he realized, held immense power, the power to hurt, to heal, to inspire. Section 6. Speaking life into ourselves and others. Alex started by eliminating negative self-talk. He replaced "I can't" with "I can" and "I'm not good enough" with "I'm capable." He also made a conscious effort to speak kindly to others, offering words of encouragement and support. He practiced active listening, truly hearing what others had to say. He avoided gossip and negativity, choosing instead to focus on solutions and spread positivity. The change in his communication was remarkable. He felt lighter, more optimistic. His relationships improved, and he found himself attracting like-minded individuals who shared his positive outlook. Section 7. Actions speak louder. Finally, Alex focused on his actions. He realized that good thoughts and words were meaningless without action. He needed to walk his talk. He started small, setting realistic goals and taking consistent action towards them. He volunteered his time to help others, knowing that even small acts of kindness could make a big difference. He approached challenges with renewed determination, embracing failure as a stepping stone to success. He understood that every action, no matter how small, was a vote for the person he wanted to become. Section 8. The ripple effect of good deeds. As Alex continued on his journey, he discovered a beautiful truth. Good deeds have a ripple effect. His positive actions inspired those around him, creating a chain reaction of kindness and generosity. He saw how a simple smile could brighten someone's day, how a helping hand could make a world of difference. He realized that true success wasn't measured by material possessions, but by the impact we have on others. Section 9. Alex's transformation, a testament to ancient wisdom. Weeks turned into months, and Alex was amazed by the transformation he underwent. By embracing the principles of good thoughts, good words, and good deeds, he'd not only turned his life around, but discovered a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. He was no longer the defeated man staring back from the mirror, but a beacon of hope, radiating positivity and inspiring others to live their best lives. He'd rediscovered the power within himself, the power to create his own reality. Section 10. Embrace the power within you. Alex's story is a testament to the timeless wisdom of Zoroastrianism. It reminds us that we all have the power to choose good, to cultivate positivity, and to make a difference in the world. The principles of Humata, Huksta, Huvashta are not confined to ancient scriptures. They are timeless truths that transcend time and culture. They are within each of us, waiting to be unleashed. Section 11. A brighter tomorrow. So I ask you, dear reader, what choices will you make today? Will you choose good thoughts, good words, and good deeds? The power is within you. Embrace it and let your light shine bright, illuminating the path for yourself and others. Together, we can create a brighter tomorrow. One good thought, one kind word, one selfless deed at a time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Shadows of the Condor channel for more inspiring content.